Alright guys, what the fuck is going on? Haven't done a video in forever, like 2 months or something. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about a bunch of shit as usual. Goddamn, I haven't turned my 360 on since I last made videos, which was like 2 months ago. And yeah, just haven't been playing 360 at all, really, for the past few months. It's all about the PS4, my 3DS, and PC right now. And, you know, Breath of the Wild is cool and all, but I've been mostly playing PC.
Territory.
What a weak grenade that was, right? But I've been playing mostly PC, PS4, and my modded 3DS. Fucking sick. I think everybody should get a... God damn, this guy's pathetic against me. I think everybody should get a modded 3DS. This badass modding program on there lets you play any Nintendo and Super Nintendo game ever made, basically. And you can save whenever you want. You can hotkey the fucking controls however you want, set up. You can fast forward, which is nice. So if there's any boring parts of an RPG or whatever, you can skip it, you know, pretty quick. The fast forward button allows you to be like, go through the game like, I don't know, fucking 5-6 times faster. So it's really cool. And it's portable as fuck, and the charge lasts maybe like 6 or 8 hours of straight gameplay a day, and you just gotta leave it on the charger whenever you're not using it. And in this day and age, you know, we got chargers in our cars, chargers at work, chargers in the home, in the kitchen. There's chargers everywhere, so just charge your shit, you know. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I've been doing mostly. Jesus Christ, why did I record this video? I guess just to show off a guy getting destroyed. Me and my brother are just like spawn racing the shit. Oh man, this is fucked up. This is just like a torture video. This is fucked up. My brother's hitting his dead body because my brother's a really nice guy. Oh man, I missed. Fucking ridiculous. How long is this fucking video? Let's speed it up.
Yoink.
Yoink. I think I yoinked him with his own grenade. Shot him in the face. I'm so pro, right guys? I mean, only pros can spawn right like this. Just kidding. Jesus Christ, this guy is getting destroyed. Why doesn't he pick a different spawn location? My god. Or go with armor lock. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. I'm clearly like not trying very hard. Oh shit. Whoa! Threw him over my shoulder like nothing. Oh, he's the fly boy.
Assist spree.
Just shot him down, Jesus. He gave us plenty of magnums. See, that's what's awesome about spawn raping a dumbass Spartan with your battle buddy, is both of y'all will eventually get magnums, and if 2 players are spawn raping 1 Spartan, and you guys have dual pistols, basically, man, you just, both of y'all bust out the magnum, and you don't even have to fucking aim, just fucking unload, and it's just such a constant stream of damage at such a high speed rate. Like, he's gonna die. He's gonna fucking die. What is it, like 16 rounds coming at you in like 2 seconds, basically? And only 5 of the rounds basically have to hit him. Maybe like 6 or 7 if you miss a headshot, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, that's way too much power. And that's what we're doing to this guy, I imagine. I think that's what we're doing. Oh, my brother's got the DMR and I'm just shooting the magnum up his ass. Yeah, he's done, man. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm signaling to my brother, pick up that magnum. Yeah. fucking gunning him down now. Fucking capping his ass. Pulp Fiction style, yo. This is fucked up. This guy stands no chance. I think he's better than Blue Flaming Ninja, though. Ah, that was dick, right? I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, he's definitely better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Blue is slightly better than this dude. At least Blue knew how to pick a different spawn location. Are we gonna kill him? Yes. Oh, good lord. This is fucked up. I'm a pretty sinister dude for recording such torture here. Because I recorded this like, I don't know, fucking half a year ago, maybe longer. Was he trying to jump away and hide? Well, a lot of good that did him. Ooh, is he going into the ocean? Oh, no. Stuck in the crevice. Right.
5 minutes remaining.
Kid. Oh my god. This is fucked up. See what I mean, guys? The double magnums is just too much. You want to talk about overpowered? This is overpowered boss race at its best. See, this is what's fucked up about Invasion. It is not balanced. I mean, granted, it's already bad enough that it's the 2v1, but we're elites, we regenerate faster, we move faster, we have evade, so we can dodge any grenade he throws at us easily. Like, the odds of him blowing me up with a grenade are like 1 out of 99 chances. You know, like, I basically have to fuck up and not be paying attention. He's such a bad toss, too. We don't even have to use evade. We're just kind of stepping out of the way. Oh boy, how long does this go on for? Yeah, and he keeps giving us more magnum ammo, that fuckhead. Oh, this is glorious. I think I have a shotgun now. For some reason I have a shotgun. Don't even need it. My brother is using a sniper rifle. Maybe he ran out of ammo a while back. I don't even know why he has that. My god.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Jesus, this has been going on for a while. This dude, you gotta give it to him. He does not give up. He's a fighter. He's just coming at us like a fucking bitch in heat.
Sidekick.
Trying to fucking fight back. But he's pathetic, but at least he's trying to fight back. He's moving in on us like a bitch. That's what Donald Trump said, remember? Kind of a weird thing to say. I don't know exactly what that means. Moving in on someone like a bitch. I don't really understand. Like, is he saying that he's the bitch? Is he referring to himself as a bitch? A big fat orange bitch? Anyway. Ooh, invincible. Nice. Yep, so that's how that goes. Jesus Christ. What a fucking slaughterfest that was. And we had the Banshee right here the whole time, just out of reach. Like, if he could only just get past us, he could... Oh, man. That's fucked up. Alright, so... Alright. Cool deal. Halo ring. Awesome shit. Sorry guys, I haven't played Halo in like forever. I don't even know how to record videos and shit anymore. Let's see, alright, let's start talking about stuff. Stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff to talk about. Hopefully this video's not 2 fucking hours long. It probably will be. My fucking goodness. Alright, guys. Alright. So yeah, before I start with my monthly, or should I say 2 monthly, because I haven't uploaded in like 2 months. Before I start my rant here, forgive me if I get a little extra pissed off during this rant. I just had some fried shrimp earlier, and I didn't have any fucking cocktail sauce. And, well, you know, that's like the worst thing in the world. So, of course, I'm not happy right now. Not really. So that shit sucks. But anyway, try not to look at this video as a rant so much as me trying to just make some good points about the gaming world right now, and, you know, life in general when dealing with idiots and or assholes. Okay? So, yeah. The new Call of Duty is coming out. And of course, I can't resist talking about how much I fucking hate Call of Duty. But at the same time, I don't like talking about this stupid-ass franchise. It's frustrating, okay, is all I'm saying. Like, I gotta talk about it. I feel like I gotta talk about it. But I hate talking about it because fuck that franchise. You know what I mean? It's weird. Anyway, but, yeah. I gotta talk about it, because it's a big fat fucking nightmare for gamers like me. And it comes once every fucking year, like a shitty horror film or something. Swear to God. Anyway, some say that I should just ignore this trash game and it'll just go away if we all just ignore it, right? And I guess they got a point, kind of, but sadly, corporations that are super evil at a level of greed that's gone rampant, and they won't let the people ignore it, okay? They won't let us fucking ignore this. You know, Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. The COD franchise and many other microtransaction pushing games like Overwatch, Destiny, Fallout 76, basically whatever the fuck EA and Ubisoft are cooking up, you know, etc., etc. They won't let us ignore these games, alright? These are AAA games that are thrown in our faces over and over and over again, far more so than indie games or anything less, basically, in terms of scale and marketing. They are raging dumpster fires that you just can't look away from, you know? Look at me, I'm the big corporate evil video game that's in your face everywhere you go. Every fucking where you go. Turn on the TV, turn on the radio, fucking watch a video online, go to your favorite website, bam, play your fucking console, advertisement, boom, in your face, buy the new Call of Duty. Motherfucker, you just can't really escape it. Ridiculous. But, yeah, you can't look away. They're always going to throw the shit in your face. But they can't force us to buy these wallet rape, mediocre / shitty games, okay? They can't force you to, you know? They can pressure you to. They can throw the advertisements in your face all they want. They can lie to your face and overhype you. But they can't physically make you buy this mediocre dog shit microtransaction wallet rape horse manure, okay? They can't force you. And in this video, I just want to do more to convince people not to buy this kind of garbage, that's all. So let's talk Call of Duty and get it over with. Fuck. Alright. Call of Duty. What once started out as a mediocre shooter that reached semi-good levels with titles like World at War and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Those are pretty much the best Call of Duty games ever made. This franchise was never as good as, like, the better Halo games, a lot of the better Doom games, Half-Life games, better Wolfenstein games, some of the better Rainbow Six games, Gears of War games, some of the better Gears of War games, some of the better Siphon Filter games, and many other shooter type games, you know. But Call of Duty at its best was just all right, I guess. You know, it was all right. Couldn't really hate it or love it, you know. I know. When I trash, Call of Duty, people are gonna say, "Well, that's just your opinion, man." True. Guilty. It is an opinion shared by many gamers who have taste when it comes to action games, shooters, and just plain fucking video games in general, okay? We've only been playing these fucking games since like the 80s and shit, you know? Come on, give us a fucking break. But hey, you know, if you like Call of Duty, then that's fine, you know? That's fine. You like the dude bro twitch shooter, sit in the corner, shoot a bunch of people like a scrub hiding in the bushes, call in an airstrike, and that's your game. Okay, whatever. You like that shit. Cool, I guess. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. Not really. But what's not fine is being a fool who's okay with being ripped off. And this is where opinions don't come into play, okay? No, Call of Duty kids, alright? It's a fact that you're being played like a fiddle. You're being played like a punk-ass bitch. Alright? This is a fact. Allow me to explain if you're kind of ignorant when it comes to Call of Duty and gaming trends and you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, or what pretty much everyone else with a brain is talking about, okay? Now hear me out. Call of Duty used to be a semi-respectable franchise around, 2005-ish to 2010-ish, something like that, you know. But Call of Duty today, like, what a fucking joke it's become, seriously. Call of Duty today is one of the leaders in fucked up wallet rape. The franchise makes one of these fucking games every year. To even call them games at this point is kind of silly, considering they're just, wallet rape scams. That's what they really are underneath the guise of a video game, But they make one every year, so much to the point where it's basically the same fucking game every year, with slight differences, of course, but it's basically always the same shit. 10 to 20% of the game changes from one title to the next, basically. You don't really... They don't really expect you to ever go back to one of the older Call of Duty games and play the shit out of them, because they're good, like, not really. Like, hardly anyone looks back and says something like, Call of Duty Ghosts was great, or Advanced Warfare was where it's at, that was amazing, let's go play that right now. Like, nobody's really doing that. Come on, get real. Unlike a franchise like Doom or Halo, where it's just like, oh yeah, the original Doom, masterpiece, or Halo Combat Evolved, that was the shit, man, or Halo 3, that was online console shooters at its fucking best, or Halo Reach, I always love going back to that game. It had the most content of any Halo. You know what I mean? Like, you're not really seeing that happening with Call of Duty. Just saying, not really. So, I mean, fucking, the Call of Duty developers, they don't even know what to fucking call these Call of Duty games anymore. They have so fucking many of them, Like, there was Call of Duty 2, and that was about, World War II. And they just literally fucking made a new Call of Duty, like, last year, right? Called Call of Duty World War II. Wait, no, that was the year before. Last year was Black Ops 4. Fucking Part 4, Jesus. And now they're... Yeah, it's bad enough we got fucking Black Ops 4, fucking Part 4, are you kidding me? Damn, that was quick. Part 1 was in 2010, now we're at Part 4 already, and we're not even at 2020 yet? Jesus. And Black Ops 4, the newest of the Black Ops games, it doesn't even have a fucking story mode, like... Well, basically has no story. What the fuck is that? And now it feels like Call of Duty should just change its name to Warfare ... the game, you know? Like, there's so many warfares now in Call of Duty. It's so fucking stupid. And it was lame, too, because when Black Ops 4 was coming out, there was the whole, you know, people getting super pissed off about there not being a campaign, and you fucking assholes still bought the game like hotcakes, you know? And like with Call of Duty World War II, you guys made up all that hatred about playing as a black female Nazi and made a big deal out of that and got all pissed off with the game, and it still sold like hotcakes. You fucking cocksuckers bitching up a fucking fake-ass alt-right storm for nothing, and you end up buying the game and supporting it anyway. You guys are a bunch of chodes. Jesus. What a fucking joke the Call of Duty gaming community is. My God. You guys are a bunch of fuckheads. Even that Assfield 5, you know, promoting like women and stuff. You guys got all super sexist and ridiculous about that shit. And the game still sold like hotcakes. A lot of you fucknuts bought the shit out of it. Jesus. I'm getting real tired of motherfuckers bitching like crazy about whatever fucking reason, smart or dumb, and then they just buy the game anyway. You know, like fuckheads like Actman do that shit. Jesus Christ. Like, you shouldn't kill yourself, Actman, but you might want to think about it. Anyway. My goodness. But, you know, I nitpick with the names of Call of Duty games. Black Ops 4, Warfare, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Fucking... Jesus Christ. It's almost cult-like in its name, you know? Call of Duty. As if the corporate dickheads in charge of the franchise are, you know, subtly hinting at us gamers that it's our duty to buy that shitty game. I say fuck that shitty fucking game, dude. I got real games to play. I got real things to do. So anyway, what was I saying? I'm just nitpicking with the names, though. The real reasons to hate what the game has become, this franchise, Call of Duty, it's bad enough that it's filled with the dumbass dude bro types and a lot of the gamer-gator, Nazi-cultured dumb fuck types that spawned up around 2013 and 14, those fucking idiots who have not been helping at all, really, in the fight against microtransactions. Just muddying the waters with their alt-rightism. Fucking morons. But, yeah, it's bad enough that, you know, Call of Duty is filled with dude bro types, you know? The kind of gamers that often act like total stupid assholes all the time. You know what I mean. Many of which are always yelling racist and sexist garbage because, you know, they're filled with hatred from that one time that Jessica or Sarah or whatever said no when he asked her out to the prom back in high school. You know that kind of dude. That's the kind of dude they are, you know? And ever since that day, he's been fucking mad ever since, you know? Poor guy. Poor fucking loser. But aside from those idiots, a big part of why I ditched online gaming, especially in games like Call of Duty, is just because of being around these kinds of people, you know? But also, you know, the other things, the weak balancing, the lag up the ass, the lack of innovation and maintenance to the servers, you know, like the wallet rape microtransactions. That stuff sucks real hard. But yeah, the people in these gaming communities online playing these games, they largely suck ass too, you know. Especially ever since the Gamergate crap, you know, like 2013, whew, that was a real shit year for gaming. Like, that was fucking bad. Like, that was kind of the death of gaming, actually. And if you don't want to call it that, which is fair, you got to admit that was definitely the downhill point in gaming history. Seriously. Like, you could kind of see the writing on the wall, but it really started to happen around 2013. It was a real shit year for gaming. That's when the Nazi types flooded the internet and the gaming communities, while corporations engaged and started to engage in mad dash wallet rape to us consumers, you know? That year was when we got a dog shit launch from the PS4 that had no must-have exclusives, and an even bigger dog shit launch from the Xbox Dumb, which had no must-have exclusives either, and was more expensive, and came with that Kinect shit that you were forced to use at the time, that spied on you, and engaged in online-only horse shit, and you couldn't trade games, or, Jesus Christ, fucking nightmare. You know? Sorry, I need a drink. Hold on one sec. Yeah, but that following year, 2014, that's when we got some really fucked up shit, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, what were the games of 2014? We had Crotch Dogs, that was a falsely advertised broken mess. Assassin's Creed Unity, that one's going down in history as the Assassin's Creed game that was broken as fuck, you know? Stephanie, good old Stephanie. Can't forget about Stephanie, probably the most overhyped video game of all time, just about, and at least it had like the biggest budget game of all time. It was like a $500 million budget, and once the game came out and we finally got a taste of it for the first few days, majority of us were just like, where did that money go? Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? Game sucks. Like, compared to Halo Reach, which was the last game Bungie made before Destiny, Reach has so much more content. I'm really glad Angry Joe pointed that out. I don't really like Angry Joe, and I haven't watched him in a long time, but he makes really good points from time to time, and that was one of them. Like, what happened to you, Bungie? You made Reach, and then you jumped to this shit? You went from dialing it up to fucking 11 to like a 6 or a 5 or whatever the fuck Destiny is. Jesus. Anyway, we also had Master Crap Collection in 2014. Can't forget that. Damn, that was a joke. And we have Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, just a wallet rape version to hit you before Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out. Like, that was some horse shit. Titan Fail, this online-only stupid robot shooter from ex-developers that used to work on COD games. Ooh, that's great. Not. You know, even Dark Souls 2 came out, and that was one of the better games that year, but Dark Souls 2 is kind of one of the weaker From Software Souls-type games. So, yeah, you know, and then you had Thief. Remember Thief? That was a very unmemorable game, you know, and, of course, there was a Call of Duty game that year that sucked shit. And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Hardline come out around that time? Or maybe that was early 2015, I can't remember, but still, around that time, like, we were just getting shit, you know? Like, oh, Jesus Christ, you know? Like, my God. So much wallet rape. So much microtransaction overhyped assery, you know? And at the time, most gamers, I was one of them, I didn't really know exactly how corrupt and evil with the greediness they would get. So I walked into games like Destiny going, this is gonna be great, and holy crap, I was completely fucking wrong. I feel like a dumbass to this day for not seeing it sooner. It's frustrating. You want it to be good. You want to be a fan. You want to support this shit. But it sucks so hard. Reality sets in. Logic and reason set in. The fact that you have a brain sets in, and you wake up and realize, oh, this is not good. You know, like, I am not having fun, and I am being screwed. This blows. I'm out of here. And you stop playing these shitty games, and you're more cautious, and you go back to older, better games. Basically, that's what happens with a lot of people. a lot of people who are thinking anyway. Some people are satisfied with this horse shit. But it's getting worse and worse, and more of these people who are, quote, satisfied, unquote, are becoming more unsatisfied. I'm telling you, man, this is going downhill, you know? There might be a gaming crash, and if there isn't, there's still a lot of bitching and a lot of, really upset and disappointed gamers out there, and a lot of it's not in bad faith. A lot of it is very reasonable. These games are super wallet rape friendly. This is some serious hogwash here. Watch a little bit of Jim Sterling. That motherfucker never shuts the fuck up about the corrupt wallet rape stuff going on in the gaming world. My God. Anyway, yeah, I don't always agree with that Jim Sterling guy, but, in the fight against microtransactions, he seems to be one of the few people on YouTube, at least, who continuously sticks it to the fucking man in the corporate gaming world, that's for sure. But yeah, 2014. So many games of that year were hyped up to be like these great things to truly show us what the next-gen consoles at the time were going to give us. And what did we get? We got shit, man. We got fucking shit on. Diarrhea in the face. Diarrhea injected into a syringe and injected into your nose, your cheeks, your lips. And then the cap fell off the fucking syringe, and it just flooded diarrhea into your mouth, and you almost drowned from it. It was so embarrassing that you won't ever admit it, so we never talk about it. But I'm talking about it right now. Okay, I kid, of course. Sorry, that was gross, I know. But, I'm just trying to explain what it was like to us gamers who actually appreciate quality and not lying shitbag greedy developers. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but they fucked us hard in 2014. And this horseshit basically started around mid to late 2013, and guess what? They're still fucking us hard in the ass to this very day, to this very second that I'm recording this video. This is horseshit. And then 2015 rolled along, and yeah, you got games like Bloodborne, finally, the first must-have exclusive on PS4, and you got, Witcher 3, which kicks ass. But you still got wallet rape dog shit at the end of the year from EA's Battlefront Star Wars game, and the Call of Duty game, and Halo 5, and 2016 gave us hogwash like Overwatch, which won Game of the Year for some fucked reason, and a lot of people were pissed about that, which is understandable. Assfield, there was an Assfield game, I believe, or something like that. Maybe it was it an Assfield? I can't remember. Some Assfield game. Battlefield 1, I think it was, yeah. And Titanfall 2 came out, and nobody cared. Another terrible Call of Duty game, of course, In late 2015, we got EA Battlefront Star Wars, a COD game, and Halo 5. Oh, God. When Halo 5 came out, if the blunders of Halo 4 and the dog shit launch of Master Craft Collection didn't already, tarnish your faith in 343, once Halo 5 came out, good God, that should have really pushed you over the edge and made you a hater of 343. But if that didn't, I'm sorry, you're a fucking sucker, dude. You're a fucking sucker. Anyway, yeah, after, like I said, 2016, you got Overwatch, some shitty Assfield game, some shitty Call of Duty game, Titanfall 2, whatever, right? And then in 2017, that gave us a decent comeback for Nintendo with games like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, and even though the Switch launched with some fucked up hardware issues, but, whatever. Not bad for Nintendo, but you know, that year, still, you got some garbage like Fart Night and Pub Gross and those stupid Battle Royale games. Fucking dumb. Also more Destiny DLC trash and Call of Duty yet again. Remember, there's always a fucking wallet rape Call of Duty game every fucking year. And they make it a big deal. It's annoying. 2018, last year, we got the great God of War 4. Kick-ass game. Not much to complain about with that one. But sadly, we got hit again with another shit Call of Duty, of course. You see why I fucking hate that game? Why it's so fucking annoying these days? Also, the guys who made Red Dead Redemption 2, they did some pretty fucked up shit, you know? Fuck Rockstar. Swear to God. Red Dead 2 launched as a seemingly great game for single-player gamers out there looking for a great single-player experience. That's how this game was advertised and praised. Everybody was hoping it would be that. And it seemed like it would be that. Instead, though, we got a dumb fucking story, and boring, noob-friendly gameplay, and worst yet, they launched it to seem like it wouldn't have bullshit microtransactions, and then, bam! After the reviews came in, they hit you with the microtransactions and the online multiplayer stuff, and how that all sucked balls for the most part, and still pretty much sucks balls. As the months go by, you know, this game becomes worse, you know, so I said it before and I'll say it again, try not to get games at launch anymore, okay guys? They might seem good at first, maybe, and then instantly become wallet rape trash later on in the few coming weeks or months after the reviews roll in, you know? It's a dirty fucking tactic that they like to engage in nowadays. Wake up. You see it happening. I'm talking facts here. But the wallet rape stuff is really out of hand with some of these games, I swear to God. They just try to pressure you to fucking spend more and more, right? Pressure the fuck out of you, more and more. But I like helping people and giving honest thoughts on what's likely to happen and what is happening, facts, logic, that sort of stuff. So, the buzz is that the game won't have loot boxes, but rather other forms of wallet rape butt fuckery, okay? At launch, remember, at launch, they said that it wouldn't have this stuff. They didn't tell you that it only meant at launch. Remember, guys, they can only sneak loot boxes in later unless people are giving a crap about the game after the review scores come in, you know? Like, just remember, they've done this plenty of times in the past. Several developers and game franchise have done this shit. You know, I'm just saying. It launches like it's the most beautiful thing ever, and then shit on your face and in your mouth, and you might swallow some of it. But yeah, even if no loot boxes are in Call of Duty, what is this new one called? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They're just calling it the name of a game they already made like 2 or 3 times now. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Well, actually, maybe 10 times now, if you take into consideration that all of these Call of Duty games are basically the same dog shit every year. But you know what I mean. Anyway, even if no loot boxes were in the game, they still said that they'll engage in wallet rape microtransaction horseshit anyway, so why do you want to support a game that's so goddamn greedy? Not just a greedy game, but like I said, man, a fairly weak fucking game. It's just like so many of the other older Call of Duty games from the past, many of which are fucking better than these new ones. They don't have wallet rape, and they're, you know, a little more down to earth and skillful, you know, just saying. Oh, sweet Lord. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my goodness. Call of Duty today, though, I swear, it's all about the wallet rape, you know? It really is. It's so bad that the matchmaking online has algorithms that try to match non-microtransaction purchasing customers against people who did buy the microtransactions to get these pay-to-win advantages against other players online. That way, you get your fucking ass kicked much harder unless you buy the microtransactions like these other dipshits, okay? This is the system they have. Oh, you want to win matches? Well, pay us microtransaction money. Buy these bundles and these weapon packs. If you don't, we're going to make the algorithm put you against players who are teaming up against you, who have better gear than you, because fuck you, give us money. That's what they're saying, okay? That's exactly what they are fucking saying. And if you don't think that that's what they're saying, you are dumb and you don't get it. Because that is what's going on here, okay? Shit, Black Ops 4 apparently had a system that basically made it so folks could openly see who didn't buy the DLC, so they could openly mock them. Like, players would have a little symbol next to their gamer tag that was basically a symbol that meant, poor person who couldn't buy the DLC, dur dur dur. What a fucking pretentious fucking move by these cocksuckers in charge of this dog shit fucking game, you know? Jesus Christ. And then kids would fucking mock these people who didn't buy this trash. Are you fucking kidding me? Calling them poor and shit like that? Apparently you're poor if you don't want to spend money on dog shit DLC for a dog shit game, right? Okay, that's a logic that these fucking morons have, apparently. Like I have a job, right, guys? I have a job where I run a monogram shop with my brother, and we make close to $1,000 a day at my shop sometimes, you know, especially during the busier time of the year, like around Christmas and shit. Or whenever there's like a weather change and like there's new logos for a construction crew or something like that, and they need like, oh, we need like 100 shirts, and then like I'll charge like hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars, you know, to get it done. So I make good fucking money. So yeah, sometimes I make close to $1,000 a day at my shop. But I'm poor apparently because I didn't buy some $10 fucking DLC horse shit. My God. I mean, the kids today, I mean, they'll make fun of you. Like if you're dumb enough to actually play Fortnite, no offense to people who play Fortnite. Okay, I take it back. Some offense to people who play Fortnite. You're playing an evil, stupid fucking game. Okay, but if you play that stupid fucking game, if you're dumb enough to actually invest time in that stupid fucking game, like you might be a good person, but like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Anyway, if you play that dumbass game and you don't buy the microtransactions, there are kids that will make fun of you by calling you a default scrub or some lame shit like that. Like, personally, I would tell these kids that they have no fucking life whatsoever, and that one day in their, 30s or 40s, they're gonna finally grow smart enough to see that they are actually fuck-ups in reality. That they have lived a life of stupidity, hatred, and failure, and never did anything decent for themselves, let alone other people. And then, once that happens, they're gonna struggle with suicide, and all I can do is just feel bad for them, Jesus Christ. And laugh a little, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I saw a comment from one of these chodes. I try not to talk to these people. I used to. What the fuck was I thinking? Anyway, I'm glad I don't talk to these morons anymore. Much less stressful, much better use of my time. But I did see what some of these idiots say from time to time. I read articles and I get curious. I scroll into the comment sections for some of these articles, some of these YouTube videos, and I see what some of the average Joes are saying, and You know how the old saying goes, a person is smart, but you get them in a group and they're fucking dumb, and you see these online groups of idiots talking, and sometimes you see what they're saying, and sometimes it's more than one person talking like this, and this is what I saw one of these fucking idiots say, and he said, I wouldn't care if the game did have loot boxes. No loot boxes have ever changed my gaming experience. I simply don't buy the boxes and just go about my day. Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ. Like, luckily I saw someone respond to this idiot in the correct manner. And if I did it, I probably would have gotten mad and told him to go kill himself or something. But I'm trying to be nicer, you know? I'm trying to be nicer. It's hard, but I'm trying. So I just didn't say anything at all. And luckily this guy said what needed to be said, you know? He said, if you don't care about 100% completion of a game, then yeah, sure, I guess. But loot boxes have changed the design of the game. You would be playing a completely different fucking game without the loot boxes. It's a lot different not having them in the first place rather than just ignoring them. Ignoring them also has the potential to get worse with time. You give developers new chances to take it a step further. Yeah, it's not a big deal, developers. Yeah, I don't care. Do your loot box crap. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother me at all. Keep doing it. That's what you fucking idiots are saying, you know? So he continues and he says, you give developers new chances to go a step further, you know, to try and cross another line with every new product that's released. You keep ignoring everything, and eventually you'll get loot boxes or full maps or insert coin to continue, you know? Like, it's true, you know, it's a slippery slope. Angry Joe said it best in his Halo 5 review, you know? He brought up the moral question about, do you just let this slide and say, hey, you know, maybe the next one, this wallet rape won't be this bad? Or, you know, is it like a fucking frog boiling in a fucking pot of water on the stove, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna slowly stick the knife in and turn it. Nasty. So anyway, yeah, this wallet rape shit's gonna get slowly worse, you know? Like, you give them an inch, they take a fucking mile, you know what I mean? But they take that mile slowly. And every time they take it a little too fast and people start to notice, they slow down and start lying and making excuses. And then when you turn your back, here comes the knife again. You know, those fucking assholes, right? The greed is ridiculously out of control. Yeah, and before you know it, they'll be throwing this over fucking priced horseshit into your full price AAA games. It only gets worse. You know, if people like that dude I was just talking about keep having that very passive attitude. Oh, it's fine. It's no big deal. I don't really care. Jesus Christ. What's it gonna take for you guys to get on the same page of righteousness and morals, fucking standards, you know? Like, come on. You know? Don't you want games to be better? If it's good enough for you, then that's fine, but it's not good enough for us. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Jesus Christ. It's frustrating dealing with these people. You can see why I personally stopped engaging with these fucking morons. But yeah, that's what I saw these people saying anyway. But yeah, I gotta say, well fucking said to that one guy, you know, and he's right, you know, this shit just gets worse if you let it. And I would like to also add that many loading screens for games these days are just so that they could load a loot box advertisement to your face, you know? It's true. A lot of the time you'll turn on your Xbox and, I don't know, you'll play Destiny 2 or some horrible shit, and the first thing that pops up isn't your character or your menu or where you want to go, play single-player stuff, multiplayer stuff, whatever. No, it's, hey, would you like to buy this shit? Or, oh, we're going to do this event soon. You should come. You can buy our shit, you know? Like, it's just money, money, money. They don't fucking care about you having a good time. Not really. Care way more about your money. So much to the point where they're not even willing to trade you a good game. They just want to take your fucking money. Like I said, guys, they're not really giving you a video game in exchange for your money. They're just straight up wallet raping you and scamming you, essentially. Why do you think so many fucking countries want to ban loot boxes and make them fucking legal, you know? Come on, wake up. Loot boxes, microtransactions, bonus bundle, surprise mechanics, games as a live service, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm just saying that this shit's clearly getting out of hand, you know? Like I said, guys, this is a big reason why I'm done with online gaming and why so many new games are so much shittier than they used to be, you know? Like, people are going to look back on 2010-ish to 2020-ish and go, yeah, that was definitely worse than, like, the 90s for video games. People are going to say that shit. As far as, like, you know, new games go. The only thing good about being a gamer today, like I said, is we have a plethora of old, amazing classics to go back to. The new shit, for the most part, is garbage. And, you know, that's always how it's been. Like, most games that are always coming out suck, and only a few of them are good. But I'm just saying, nowadays, it's gotten far more expensive, far more filled with liars and developers that are scamming you and shit. Just saying, in a lot of ways it's gotten worse. I'd say in more ways that matter than ways that don't matter. But anyway. So yeah, I'm done talking about Call of Duty for now. Let's talk about some Nazi trash and how that relates to video games. I found this great article. Let me read this shit to y'all. And yeah, I know, I'm an SJW, cuck, soy boy, libtard, fag. Okay, got that out of the way. Alright, let's move on. Jesus. This is what the article says. Let me read it. As events like the 2014 harassment campaign known as Gamergate amply demonstrated to some members of the gaming community, the increased visibility of people of color, women, and LGBTQ people in gaming circles is seen less as an expansion and more as a hostile takeover. White supremacist recruiters have recognized this feeling of resentment bubbling up in certain racist people and ignorant people, and they fucking pounced, you know? They did. So, okay, the article doesn't say they fucking pounced. I'm just, that was just me. But, they did pounce, okay. Seeking out gamers who fit the stereotype. They tell those gamers that they really do represent the rightful majority within their community, and that all others are either opportunistic fakers or only pretending to be real gamers. That, you know, like, this is fucked up, you know? Like, they're looking at you like you're a dumbass. These white supremacists are trying to take advantage of young, ignorant people. They think you're fucking stupid. And sadly, some of you guys are, but maybe you're just ignorant. You gotta realize, you know, that, like this article says, you know, like, let me repeat that. This is important. They tell those gamers that they really do represent the rightful majority within their community, and that all others are either opportunistic fakers only pretending to be into games, or intruders trying to ruin everything fun and unique about gaming culture with their insidious political correctness. Which is fucking stupid because, you know, this kind of stuff has been in video games since the 80s. Look at the storyline for the first Metal Gear. Look at fucking the very first Metroid game, revealing to the player at the end, if they got that particular ending, that you were playing as a woman this whole fucking time. You know? Shit like that. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, planting the seeds of this narrative is the first step towards cultivating a us versus them mentality. That's what the alt-right is doing here. According to Christian Piccolini, a former white supremacist recruiter and co-founder of the nonprofit organization Life After Hate, this type of rhetoric can help create a politics of entitlement and resentment organized around race. So if a young white man can be convinced that gaming belongs to him and that it's on the verge of being taken away, he might be more easily persuaded to accept similarly structured arguments about, say, the dangers of allowing non-white immigrants to take over the country under the noses of so-called real Americans. You see, this is fucking Nazi shit, you know? Well fucking said. It happens with some gamers out there, you know? And when I say some, that's exactly what the fuck I mean. Some. I'm convinced most people who are into games are not alt-right douchebags. Sadly, there are millions of these fuckheads, unfortunately, but how many of them are there really? 10 million? 20 million? 30 million? I don't know. A billion? No way could it possibly be close to a billion. At least I hope it's not a billion. It sure fucking doesn't seem like it's that many. Jesus. I haven't seen a viral Hitler ass-kissing video on YouTube that has 99% likes. So I refuse to believe that most people are Nazi trash. Okay? Most folks are dumb in a lot of ways, but I think for the most part they mean well, you know. Only some folks are so dumb that they would fall into this Nazi dog shit. And even less of them are grifting little shitbags trying to profit off of being a Nazi shitlord, basically. You know who I'm fucking talking about. The soy guns, the cold feet Crowders out there, those pieces of shit. Yeah. Anyways, fuck these people. Many of them are too far gone to be reasoned with, I swear to fucking Christ. Many of them would try to shoot you for being an SJW or whatever the fuck that is before even engaging in a reasonable discussion in the first place. Seriously, fuck these people. Ah, crap, I forgot. I gotta talk about Call of Duty again. Right. Alright, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, alright? This is a big reason why I'm even talking about this dog shit game. Alright, the new Call of Duty comes out on October 25th. Tomorrow, basically. Or midnight tonight. Basically, less than 24 hours from the time I upload this fucking video. Guess what, though? Sadly, another game comes out on the 25th of this month. Outer Worlds. It's a Fallout New Vegas looking style game made from the guys over at Obsidian, who are basically the only good Fallout developers that there are, basically. They made Fallout 2 and New Vegas, which are easily like the best ones. This is a brand new IP from them, as far as I can tell, and so far it looks fairly promising. But here's the thing. Alright, guys? I don't support buying a game day one anymore. I used to do that shit before this corporate crap started happening and so many games launch broken with evil dog shit microtransactions. So yeah, I get it. Hold on, I need a drink. But yeah, I don't support buying a game day one anymore. I have so little fucking trust for games these days that I find myself waiting close to 6 months or longer after launch before I even buy the game in question that I'm even thinking about, you know? But if I had to make a choice here, you know, like if someone made me choose between Outer Worlds and Call of Duty on October 25th of this year, someone made me fucking choose, what the fuck do you think I'd pick? Call of Duty, of course. No, just kidding. Fuck Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty in the ass with a big metal dick. And then break that metal dick off in its ass, and then stab it to death with the pointy end that you just created. Of course I would pick Outer Worlds over Call of Duty, okay? Of fucking course. I would pick Outer Worlds over the last 5 Call of Duty games combined. I would pick Outer Worlds costing $300 over the last 5 Call of Duty games at $0 fucking dollars. That's how much I would fucking ignore Call of Duty's corporate horseshit, okay? I'm not sure if Outer Worlds will engage in wallet rape stuff. I'm not too up to speed on this game. I heard there's a version coming out for the Switch, and hopefully it runs good on that fucking thing. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, I'm not sure if this game's going to engage in wallet rape stuff, so you never know. It's exactly why I don't get games at launch anymore. But like I said, if you made me choose all the Outer World... Yeah, I can't speak right now. I need a drink. Hold on. Outer Worlds all the way. Fuck Call of Duty, okay? I still haven't played the Resident Evil 2 remake and Shadows Die Twice, even though I heard they're good, so... See you guys? This is how fucking long I wait, yeah? Like... This is how long I wait, just so I can know for sure, 100%, that I'm not buying greedy, evil, microtransaction bullshit, you know? Like, I got a moral conscience, you know, I do. And I have a super passion for quality video games. It's like my favorite fucking thing in the world, you know? Since I was a fucking, like, 2-year-old, I've been super into quality video games, more so than anything else in my life, basically. It's up there, is what I'm saying. So I can't sleep at night knowing that I just bought a wallet rape game, you know? It's bad enough that I bought Destiny like a stupid asshole back in 2014. And yeah, that I'm always gonna kick myself in the ass for that. Such dark times, Jesus. Remember, gamers, you don't have to buy the newest game out there in order to feel like a cool kid or whatever, okay? That's fucking dumb. And honestly, it just shows a lack of willpower and a lack of self-control on your part. For the most part, that's how it is. These days, it often just results in you getting wallet raped and duped by the corporations that don't give a fuck about you, okay? Saying. There's more to life than just waiting in a line outside of a fucking GameStop at night with all the other nerds, or staring at that installation bar for some dumbass Call of Duty. Okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. Alright. Now I want to talk about Halo real quick. Yeah. Halo. Right. I'm not too keen on Halo news these days because so many Halo YouTubers are shilling it up and licking that 343 taint, and it's so obnoxious that I can't fucking take it. You guys are a bunch of assholes. Grifters and shills, you know? Like, I try to sympathize a little bit. They got a bunch of dumbass Halo fanboys and 343 fanboys sucking at their teats, you know? They got a channel and they sell merch. A lot of them make a living off of licking that 343 bunghole. So they have channels like Green Skull where they just go, 343 good, durr, you know, and that's all they do. And it's fucking stupid. They don't really criticize what really needs to seriously fucking be called out. Those people are goddamn garbage. But, you know, that's how they make their living, so I kind of sympathize a little bit. You know, we all gotta eat. So, to them, I just gotta say, get a different job, asshole. Anyway, what I do know about Halo right now, despite the fact that I don't really give a fuck about the Halo franchise anymore, from what I know, the MCC is getting Reach on PC. That's going to happen soon, and apparently they're going to allow you to like adjust your settings in the game to make the game look a little bit shittier, but in exchange it makes your PC, you know, run the game a lot smoother. So that sounds cool, you know, looks pretty promising. But remember what I just said. looks promising. Looks. Keyword looks promising. I don't know. We don't know. You don't know. We'll see when it finally launches, okay? Until then, you gotta be skeptical. And based on 343's track record, I'm not exactly hyped, you know? And, yeah, so whatever. Oh, and the Xbox One still has no must-have exclusives, so that's still a thing. PS4 has Bloodborne, Zero Dawn, God of War 4. Nintendo Switch has Breath of the Wild and the new Mario. Maybe that Metroid Prime 4 game will be good. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Meanwhile, the new Gears 5 is pretty meh, and Halo Infinite is already off to a rough start, you know. There's already talk of it being an online-only microtransaction game, and we haven't even seen gameplay, you know. Also, there's talk of 2 versions of the game, one for older Xbox One people and one for people dumb enough to shell out big money for the newest wallet rape console that Microsoft is cooking up, the Scarlet. Dumb fucking code name. Whatever. Granted, you'd have to have been kind of dumb in the first place to get an Xbox One. No offense to those who did, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. Hey, to be fair, I was stupid and I bought 2 copies of Destiny for the Xbox 360 when that game launched. So, I too have fucked up before. No one's perfect. So I'm not really poking fun so much as I'm just trying to say that, you know, getting Destiny or an Xbox One is a pretty silly thing to do for the most part. It's a console without a must-have exclusive game. That's a pretty big indicator that it's a shit console. It's like a mediocre refrigerator with no food inside of it, but it's sitting next to refrigerators that are packed with all sorts of goodies, you know? It's like, okay, well, I'll just go to those instead. Duh. You know, Xbox One is pretty much useless, is what I'm trying to say. And it's a real shame, too, you know? Like, it's a decently powered console, decent online service, decent controller, but with no must-have exclusives, you know, what a fucking joke that console is. Jesus. And Halo Infinite isn't really looking up to stuff, you know, just saying. Reach on MCC being good has better chances of Halo Infinite being good when it comes to, you know, the success rates with quality gamers, quality games. You know what I'm talking about. People who actually pay attention to details, you know, me, people like me. Not your average dude, bro, who's like, new Halo, I want to play. No, the guy who's just like, okay, well, what's the multiplayer like? What's the gameplay like? What's the story like? What are the characters? What are the options? What are the features? What are the new innovations? You know, how's the sound design? You know, like, people like me fucking get into it. You know? We pay attention to this stuff. How much is this going to cost? Is there going to be wallet rape? How bad is the wallet rape? What's going on here? Fucking details. Not the average gamer who's just like, duh. But anyway. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I saw some Gears 5 fanboy on GameFAQs.com's message board saying something like, he said something like Gears 5 is amazing and God of War 4 on PS4 has nothing on Gears 5. I don't know what to say to that. I'm just like, hey, what the fuck? For one, it's pretty hard to compare a single-player game like God of War 4, which is an amazing fantasy adventure that touches our heartstrings, and then to compare that to a microtransaction, unfinished glitch fest of bro shooter stupidity like Gears 5. But whatever. The dude likes Gears of War 5 and hates God of War 4. You know, the winner of the Game Awards in 2018, which beat out the game that most people thought would win, but okay. His opinion. Kind of a dumbass opinion, but whatever. And I know award shows don't mean much, but come on, you guys get my point. God of War 4 will go down in history as one of the greats, you know, one of the best must-have exclusives on the PS4. Gears 5, fuckers won't talk about that game hardly at all after this year is up. It's already drifting in popularity big time, you know, like, who gives a fuck, you know? Meanwhile, you know, the world is basically dying to see what the developers of God of War 4 are gonna do next. The Coalition? Who fucking cares? It'll just be whatever, Gears again. Okay, who cares? You know, not much hype surrounding that is even... I don't want to talk about Gears. Fuck Gears. Anyway, Gears died to me once Gears 4 showed up. Anyway, so I hope Death Stranding coming out in November is good. I do. It has some crappy pre-order shit that seems a bit overpriced, so that sucks. Gameplay also looks boring in some areas, but you know, I hope it's good enough, you know, and I hope the negatives don't disgrace the game, you know. Story looks really promising to a degree, so you know, I hope Death Stranding is good. I hope it pulls through, and I might pick it up, you know, next year late. I think Cyberpunk is going to be Game of the Year in 2020. That's what I think. I could be wrong. We have to wait and see. But if I was a betting man, and I really am not, but if I was, you know, I would say that's a good contender. Oh, and yeah, good news about Last of Us Part 2. Word is, it won't have microtransactions. It doesn't have some shitty multiplayer mode to scam microtransactions out of us with, so yeah, that's good. Who the fuck cares about multiplayer in Last of Us anyway? Everybody's all about that game because of its really badass single-player storyline, you know? But, you know, we'll see if it has bullshit single-player microtransactions, though. That might be a thing, so we gotta wait and see. But other than that, I think Last of Us 2 is gonna be a good one. Hopefully that microtransaction stuff doesn't come about, because Last of Us Part 1 didn't have microtransactions at launch. Wasn't that nice? And then they added microtransactions in later. What a bunch of dickheads. Granted, it wasn't that bad, but, you know. Fuck you, Naughty Dog. So those three games, Death Stranding, Cyberpunk, and Last of Us 2, those games are on my radar. Like I said, though, guys, they might turn out to be total ass, okay? You know me. You guys know me. I'm Mr. fucking Paranoid. If I do get these games, it won't happen until I can nab them for like $30, like 6 months from now after they launch, when I'm pretty much 100% sure that they're not going to patch in some wallet rape crap, you know? But anyways, yeah, I probably won't do another video until the end of the year. Probably gonna be living at work. The Monogram shop is super duper busy this time of year, I swear to God. I even set up a little guitar and amp at my shop, at my desk, and I got like this fancy chair that turns into a bed, right, kind of, basically. Like, has this thing that kicks out for your feet to rest, and it leans back all the way down. Pretty cool. And I even brought my PS4 over there so I could play some Souls games and stuff. Although the Souls games don't have a pause button, which is fucking stupid. So whenever like I get a customer, I can't pause and I just have to die. So that's kind of frustrating. I heard Shadows Die Twice has a pause button actually, so that's nice. Anyway, and I tried using the guide button. That's fucking bullshit. Like, if you play Dark Souls 3, for example, on PS4, and you hit the guide button thinking that, you know, taking you to the dashboard will pause the game, no. You're gonna die. So, yeah. Anyway, I got a sick-ass 15-inch 4K portable monitor, you know, so I can play some games off of it, while I also have, you know, my PC over there. I can, like, listen to music or watch a podcast or whatever, and then play a game or Netflix or whatever the fuck I feel like, Although I'm usually busy running around working, so can't really be gaming and jamming on the job all the time. But it's nice. I'm so fucking lucky, I really am. My job fucking rules. It's fun, it's creative, it pays great. I deal with great customers 99% of the time. I can't really complain. I used to wait tables, and I was told I would always be a loser, and I was told a lot of vile crap like that. So fuck those haters. I'm fucking living it up now. I own like 20 guitars now, dude. I've been collecting too many guitars. It's ridiculous. I'll show them off sometime, My brother and me also bought a fucking Aldabra tortoise. You guys know what that is? Those tortoises you see at the zoo sometimes? The ones that are so big you can ride them? It's one of those. It's just a little baby right now. Like it could fit in the palm of your hand. You can literally pick it up with one hand easily. But it's already growing pretty big, so... Holy shit. We don't plan to keep it forever because, I don't want my back to go out lifting a big-ass tortoise. So we just plan to kind of raise it for the next 5 years until it gets pretty big. And once it gets too big, then we'll sell it and make some pretty good money. It cost us about $2,000, but if you sell a young adult Aldabra, it can be worth like $10,000 to $1,500. Well, not a young adult. A young adult is more like 20 years old. That can be sold for like $30,000 to $50,000, maybe even $70,000. If it's a male, apparently they're worth more because males are rare as shit. Like apparently, for every 10 Aldabra tortoises, one is a male. So, just to give you an idea. So if you got a male Aldabra tortoise, that's a sight to see, man. That's something special right there. I mean, to see one in general is a rare sight, but a male, holy crap. So anyway, yeah, it was my brother's birthday a few days ago. He's doing a lot better despite the diabetes, staying healthy, enjoying life, Good shit. Fuck though, man, I'm gonna be busy in November. It's gonna be a pain in the ass for me. I got a wedding to go to on a fucking Thursday. God damn it, Jake, you motherfucker. Still don't know why he couldn't have done it on a Saturday or Sunday. It would have been nice and convenient for my work schedule, but... whatever, dude. I love you. I've known you since I was like 2 or something, so... I hope he knows what he's doing. I hope he's marrying a girl who's not gonna drive him mad or whatever. And I hope he's not fucking crazy. He acts crazy. I think he's crazy. Oh boy. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I also got a herp show that I need to go to. Also got some projects I need to finish up, some stuff for the shop that I need to order before the big Christmas rush. I got a shit ton of backing paper to cut and prep for monograms. I got Dinosaur Jr. happens in Austin sometime in November, so I'm gonna go see those badass motherfuckers. Have you guys ever heard of Dinosaur Jr.? If you haven't, check him out. Great band. Jay Mascis, he's the fucking man. One of my biggest inspirations. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Eric Lee and Jimmy Stangl. You guys fucking rock. I swear, you two guys, y'all are just about the only reason I keep this channel semi-active. I mean, it's great to know that gamers like you guys exist, You guys, you care about what's right and fair to the consumers. People like you, who are the reason why good things happen in the gaming world, If fuckers like us didn't exist, everything would be a Call of Duty wallet rape game by now, Seriously. Like, no matter how bad things get, there's always going to be folks like us doing the right thing in gaming and in life in general, Like, we're not perfect, of course, Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to fucking lick our fucking taint here. I mean, we're not perfect. You guys ever reach into the kitchen drawer to grab a fork, but you grab a fucking spoon by mistake for some dumbass reason? And then you just think, why am I grabbing a spoon? I don't need a fucking spoon. What the fuck am I doing? You ever do that? For a split second, you just sort of fuck up like that? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This is stupid. I'm just saying because it just happened to me. You know, no one's perfect is all I'm saying. Guys like us are smart enough to not be like Trimp, that fucking moron, you know. Trimp. Oh, Trimp. That fucking idiot. I can't fucking wait to be done with that Nazi prick, Trimp. I swear to God. Trimp sucks balls. Trimp the fucking wimp. Oh, and before you salt-right hacks, you salt-right dick lickers, tell me that Trump is not a Nazi, he puts babies in fucking cages. He's trying to ban Muslims, okay? Shut the fuck up. He's a Nazi. Not as successful of a Nazi as Hitler was, but a racist man in power destroying the lives of those who are not of his white regime is basically a Nazi, okay? Don't fucking argue, bitches, okay? What I said is basically true. He's a Nazi. Get that through your fucking heads, you alt-right scum-sucking bro-flake incels, okay? Trump is someone who does not give a fuck about you, okay? Wake up. Stop defending him. He fucking doesn't care about you. Your life sucks and is only getting worse. And you're tricking yourself into thinking that it isn't, but it is. It is getting worse. He doesn't give a fuck about you. You wasting all your time and money supporting the guy is not paying off. You fucking losers. Wake the fuck up. I swear to God, you losers, you guys would die with your tongue up his ass. You know, it's absolutely pathetic. Orange man good is all you fuck ups say and do. I swear to God. Like, talk about a cult of failures, you know? No wonder you guys are not very smooth with the ladies, you know? Like, oh my goodness. Like, sometimes I think I'm kind of stupid and stuff, you know, to a degree, which is kind of true to be fair. No one's perfect, right? But then I see guys like you and, well, I'm a fucking genius by comparison. Jesus. I mean, no one's perfect, but holy shit, you guys are fucked in the head. Especially when it comes to the serious issues that the world is facing. Most of you morons don't even know what your capital is, what's happening in the Amazon, or what's going on in Hong Kong. Like, you fuckers don't even have a goddamn clue. Like, leave the issues to the adults, okay? And when I say adults, I mean, you know, people with brains. Because I know a lot of you Trumpa-Loompas out there, fucking, you're like 30 years old or even older, which is just the fucking saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, to quote, you know, that Jordan Peterson dipshit, it's so sad. It's so sad. That Kermit the Frog motherfucker, Lobster Boy, who turned out to be just some drugged up fucking dipshit who's always sad and angry, and that guy's fucked up. Jesus Christ. If anybody takes that cocksucker seriously, you're being a fucking dumb fuck. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you guys are some of the saddest people I've seen in my life. And I've seen Rick Perry forget how to finish a sentence and simply end it with a big fat oops. Like, seriously, you guys need to get lives. Seriously. Get fucking help. You morons need it badly. I know it's funny to watch idiots be idiots, so I do find you guys hilarious, you know, but I'm just saying, it's getting old, and it's getting dangerous. Please, get help. I know life is hard, but you can't let the anger and the struggle turn you into a hateful garbage person, okay? You gotta have some hope, alright? Some fucking faith that you have a future, that you're not just a fucking incel dipshit, that you can be more than that, alright? So hang the fuck on, okay? Don't let things spiral out of control no matter what, or at least try to stop that shit from happening. Try to keep things together, you know? I know sometimes life feels like it's a fucking vase that's shattering faster than you can put the pieces back together. I get it, you know? And sometimes you're just going to have to take a loss every now and then. I know it sucks, but there's plenty of things in life that are good to live for, and there's plenty of things that work out fantastically, you know? It's like in that movie Endgame. Yeah, I know, Jimmy Stengel, you didn't like it, but I liked it. And it's like, you got to admit, there's some parts of that movie that are really good. And one of them was when Captain America had to throw down against Thanos and fucked him up. But unfortunately, he's Thanos. He's this big motherfucker, and he, bested Captain America. And then he called in his big, fat, stupid army, and Cap had to throw down against Thanos while wounded, with no faith whatsoever in succeeding. I mean, it was pretty obvious he was fucked. But he didn't give up. No matter how shitty things got, he hung the fuck on. He got up. He didn't even respond to that motherfucker and was just like, hey, fuck you. Fucking potato head motherfucker, That is fucking awesome, You don't have to take this kind of shit, If you're being pushed around by corporate bullshit and fucking dumbass haters and people filled with hate and Nazi beliefs and stupidity and lies, propaganda, and all this horse shit, you don't need to fucking kneel before these cocksuckers. You really don't. Put your fucking foot down and stand up to these dickheads, these bullies, They're actually fucking more scared than anybody else. You don't have to kneel before these assholes. No one does. So, stop it with the shrimp bootlicking. Like this bootlicking is out of hand, It's just sad. Stop it with the shrimp bootlicking. Seriously. I swear. Anyway, guys, anyone wanting to piss on Shrimp's grave after all is said and done, after his dog shit, quote, presidency, unquote, because let's get real here, he didn't really get it legitimately. But yeah, anyone wanting to piss on his fucking grave after all this is over with needs to get in line behind me, okay? The only thing he's good for, I swear to God, the only thing he's good for is to laugh at someone who has no fucking clue what he's doing, alright? So, yeah. Oh, check it out, guys. Yeah, I got my, my badass Les Paul Heritage Gold Top. It fucking rocks. Led Zeppelin, Bob Marley. Well, I don't think Led Zeppelin played a gold top, but I'm pretty sure Bob Marley did. I don't think I know any Bob Marley on guitar, goddammit. Yeah, we're jamming. No, I don't know. I need to learn some Bob Marley. But I learned, today I was trying to learn that song by the Velvet Underground, After Hours. There's a lot of ways to play it. I used to play it like this. But then if you listen to it on the record, you kind of hear it differently. It's... I forget. But, yeah, that's really cool band, Velvet Underground. If you don't like the Velvet Underground, fuck you. Kidding. But seriously, fuck you. Yeah, that's some good shit. What else have I been trying to learn? I've been trying to learn a Big Star song. Do I have my capo? Yes, I do. I bought a blue Kaiser capo to go with my blue Strat, but I'm going to use it right now to play a Big Star song, The Ballad of El Gudo. How's it go? Damn it, I fucked up. Hold on. Yeah, that was nice, right? Yeah, I know, I suck, but that wasn't too bad. And I was trying to learn Back in Black. Let's see if I can play that. Damn it, I always fuck that up. Damn, I'm not used to this guitar. Les Pauls have like an easier string bending kind of thing going on. Because they're a shorter scale. And yes, I know I'm kind of making excuses, but whatever. Some Led Zeppelin. Something like that. Oh, pretty cool shit. Yeah, this guitar is awesome. Les Paul Gold Top, Heritage. Fucking amazing guitar. This thing looks so fucking sick. Super gold. Gold as fuck. I'm not a big fan of yellow or gold, but the very first Les Paul was a gold top, so it's just, you know, this is a fucking classic. I'm more of a Strat guy, but you can't hate a kick-ass Les Paul, you know? Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, this thing's badass. This thing's badass. Oh, did I learn another video game song? Let me think. Have I learned any video game songs lately? Fuck. Oh yeah, I did. This is Silent Hill's theme song. And then there's like a solo part. Damn it. Something like that. Yeah, if you haven't heard Silent Hill 2's soundtrack, you need to check that shit out, because it is a work of fucking art. Alrighty. Alright, so finally, before I end this video, I just want to take a trip down memory lane. Hopefully my video recording doesn't cut out. But yeah, let's take a trip down memory lane to look at some nostalgia. Alright, so right here, I'm looking at games of 1986. I was born in 86. Christmas is my birthday. I was born in 1986. This was basically when Nintendo fucking showed up to Dave Gaming, the NES. So, what did we get? We got the original Zelda. Holy shit. Enough said, right? Great year. Castlevania, you know? Motherfucking Castlevania was born. Holy fuck, you know? Metroid? Motherfucker. Metroid was born. Good God. Good shit here. Good shit. And those games held the fuck up, you know? You can go back and play them today, and they're still pretty damn boss, you know? Moving on. I'm just at Google looking at games of whatever year, so I don't know if these charts are completely accurate, but I'm sure they're mostly accurate. What do we got here? Games of 87. Holy shit, the first Final Fantasy, the first Contra, fucking Mega Man was born, fucking Punch-Out, and yeah, there was Simon's Quest and Adventures of Link, and those kind of have a bad rap, but you know, in their own way, they're kind of memorable. Yeah, not bad. Moving on, 88. 1988. Mega Man 2, arguably the best Mega Man game ever made. Super Mario 2 and 3. Really? Both of them bitches came out in 88? That's fucking nuts. You fucking kidding me? They're just like, hey guys, guess what? It's 1988. You get a new Mario game. And another Mario game right after that. You know, like, holy crap. If that's true, then that's awesome. Dragon Quest 3, Final Fantasy 2, Double Dragon 2. That's my shit, dude. Double Dragon 2. Fucking... It's like the only good Double Dragon game, I would argue. Well, I also like Battletoads and Double Dragon on Super Nintendo, but, you know, that's like a crossover thing. Good shit here. Alright, moving on. 1989. The Batman game on NES. I never played it, but I recently played through it on my modded 3DS. That's a solid fucking Batman game. It really is. Very challenging and fucking pretty cool. I liked it. The ending is, like, fucked up. I don't know if I did a video recently talking about it, but Batman brutally murders the Joker at the end of the game. Like, he gets all psychotic and pissed off and grabs the Joker, and he's just like, now it is you who will dance in the moonlight, or he says some weird poetic shit and throws him out the fucking window, and he splatters on the pavement. He's fucking dead. It's dark as shit. What the fuck? Sorry if I ruined it for you guys, but crazy. That's all I'm really seeing on here that I can appreciate, though, from 1989. I didn't play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. I don't know, was that good? It was probably alright. I didn't really touch the Game Boy at the time, you know. Like, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Oh, that's that really shitty one. Oh, fuck that. Okay, so 89 wasn't the greatest. At least to me it wasn't. So let's look at 1990. Good old 1990. Holy shit. Super Nintendo, Super Mario fucking World, fucking Zero? Holy shit. Great fucking games. Mega Man 3 happened? That's good shit. That is good shit. That is good shit. What else did we got from 1990? Not much else, I guess. Maybe there's some gems here that I just never noticed, but whatever. 1990 is not too bad. Moving on. 91. Holy crap. Link to the Past, arguably the best Zelda game ever made, and maybe even the best video game ever made. Amazing. Amazing. What is that, Final Fantasy 4 or Splash 2 or whatever? The one with Cecil and Golbez, I think it was. That's a pretty good game, yeah. Street Fighter 2? Yep. Arguably the best fighting game ever made. Or one of them, it's up there. Oh shit, Super Castlevania. I've never played it before, but I just actually started playing it on my 3DS. I'm digging it, man. I think it's the first Castlevania where you can actually use the chain as like a whip and swing it around and stuff, so that's cool. The first Sonic the Hedgehog game, that's cool. Battletoads first came out in 91. No shit. Is that true? Badass. Oh shit. Mega Man 4. Mega Man goes to Russia. That's fucking sick. Return of Samus. Badass game. Metroid was starting to come into its own. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I heard that's really good. I haven't played it really. Need to give that a shot. But yeah, we got some cool shit. Action 52. Why is that on here? I heard that's like the worst game ever. Oh, and we got, oh shit. We got Ninja Turtles was probably the best ever. Oh my god, 91 had the Manhattan Project. If you guys haven't played that, it's a Nintendo game. It's probably the best Ninja Turtles Nintendo game. And then there's also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. That is classic. That is, if you play Super Nintendo, you need to play that. That is an experience. The music is kick-ass too. Oh, and Sunset fucking Riders. Contra, but Old West style. Hell yeah. This year fucking kicked ass. 91 is very good. Mad props for 91. 1992. Wolfenstein? No shit. That's awesome. Huh. Doesn't look like much is happening in 92. I'm not remembering much of this as being the greatest shit ever. Oh, there's Super Mario Kart. That's cool. Mortal Kombat? Alright, whatever. Oh, Contra 3. That one kicks fucking ass. That is a kick-ass side-scroller. Classic. There was the Batman Returns arcade beat-em-up style game based on Batman Returns the movie. It was alright. Alien 3, the game? That game fucking sucks. Contra Force. Wasn't that like a Sega Genesis game? I heard that one's not bad. I'm not sure. Anyway, 92 doesn't seem very special. Moving on to 93. Oh shit, The Birth of Doom. Doom! Oh my god. That's awesome. Fucking love Doom. Running around with a shotgun never felt sweeter than Doom. I swear to god. Link's Awakening. Classic. I heard the new one is not bad. I heard it's a little glitchy and kind of overpriced for what it is, but I heard they're fixing it up with patches, and yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't get it for $60 though. That's horse shit if you ask me. But yeah, I heard the new Link's Awakening remaster thingy on Switch is beautiful, and it's just a really cool Zelda game. So I'll get it one day. Myst. Never really gotten into Myst, but I heard it's alright. Secret of fucking Mana was born in '93. So was Mega Man X. No shit. Fucking Star Fox was born. Oh my god. Super Mario All Stars. Kick ass. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That's a good one. Man, this is kick ass shit. Shadowrun. Shinobi? Breath of Fire? Illusion of Gaia? This is a personal favorite of mine. It's not a good game, but I just have a personal bias to it. Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. It was the last Battletoads game before they brought the franchise back recently. It's not very good, and but it does harken back to a lot of nostalgia from the first game. It's just kind of less, you know what I mean? Like, it's a shorter game, and it's not as memorable, and it just sort of repeats what the first game did, but kind of crappier, unfortunately. It's really fucking hard. Like, anyone who beats it legit is some kind of fucking crazy person. But, yeah. That's the soundtrack for Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. Look that shit up. Amazing soundtrack. It's just kick-ass all the way through. Like, that fucking music is dialed up to 11. It is fucking hardcore. There was this game called Cool Spot for the Super Nintendo based on the 7-Up cool 7-Up red logo thing. It was a stupid fucking game. It wasn't very good. But when I was a little kid, I got a hold of it and I played that trash. But anyway, so yeah, not a bad year. Oh shit, what's that? Gabriel Knight? Sins of the Fathers. I heard that game is dog shit. I think Sean and Jen played it. I think, if I remember. One of those like scripted scene for scene photorealistic type games. It's awful. Anyway, 1994, and this is where we're starting to fucking get somewhere. Donkey Kong Country, Doom 2, fucking Earthbound, Super fucking Metroid, one of the greatest, easily. System Shock, Elder Scrolls got started here. Need for Speed got started here. Need for Speed today sucks ass, but that was a genuinely cool entry of racing game. Earthworm Jim, you know, Heretic. It was like a medieval style Doom, you know. Fuck yeah, dude. Good shit here. Warcraft. Alright. Mega Man X2, that's my favorite Mega Man X. Is that Bucky O'Hare game? Jazz Jackrabbit, I never heard of that. Castlevania Bloodlines, Demon's Crest, Contra Hard Corps. Maybe that's the one that I heard was really good. Genesis. I don't know. But yeah, Tekken was born, you know. Cruisin' USA. Huh. Cruisin' USA. I remember playing that on N64, but N64 didn't come out until '96, so I guess this was a PC version or a PlayStation version or something. I don't know. Is this wrong? '94? I don't know. But yeah, '94. Very good year, just because of Super Metroid and Donkey Kong Country alone. Seriously. Way to go, '94. '94 fucking rocks. Now, let's look at '95. '95 I know was amazing. Oh my god, '95, I would argue, is even better than '94. Holy shit. Chrono fucking Trigger comes out, like, come on. It's like the greatest shit ever. It's like the Japanese RPG, you know? Seriously. It is. Then we got Yoshi's Island 2. That is a really good side-scrolling Mario game. One of the best, probably. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, arguably the best side-scroller Donkey Kong game ever made. Warcraft 2, kick ass. The Birth of Command and Conquer, that is epic. What else do we got? I'm not too fond of this other stuff. Twisted Metal, that was the thing that happened. Oh shit, how could I forget? Paraenigma and Secret of Evermore. Personal favorites of mine. If you haven't heard the soundtracks to these games, particularly Secret of Evermore, that is my favorite video game soundtrack ever made. Secret of Evermore. Go look that shit up. Time Crisis was born. Yeah, you know, we got some good shit. 95. Fucking kick-ass year. Jesus. This is the golden age we're in right now. I swear to God. 96. The N64. Super Mario 64. Diablo was born. Legacy of Kain. Tomb Raider. Duke Nukem 3D. Fucking Quake. Super Mario RPG. I thought that was 95. I guess it was 96. I don't know. Fucking Resident Evil was born. Wow. Super Mario RPG. That was 96. Really? No shit. Crazy. That's an amazing game. One of my personal favorites. Crash Bandicoot was born. Fucking Red Alert. Command and Conquer Red Alert. Mario Kart 64, Knights, Shadows of the Empire. That one wasn't that great, but it was still cool. Good lord, 96. Fucking amazing. Donkey Kong Country 3. My god. Kirby Superstar, my favorite Kirby game. Epic. Fucking epic. Alright, let's look at 97. Wow, wait. Fallout was born. Final Fantasy VII, arguably the greatest Final Fantasy game. Maybe even the best JRPG ever. It's up there with Chrono Trigger, that's for sure. Bam. I think I like Chrono Trigger more, but... Ooh, that's a tough one. Damn, you know? You know, guys? I'll be honest with you. I always wanted to play Chrono Trigger. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I always wanted to play Chrono Trigger, but I could never find a copy. It was always rented out, and my parents wouldn't buy it for me. Fuckers. So I just kind of went through life without giving that game a shot. And I played it on its 20th year anniversary. And I felt so stupid for missing out on such a masterpiece, you know. I even listened to the music of the game on YouTube, like, a shitload before actually playing the fucking game, and wow, that is something special. That game is art. And Final Fantasy VII, I played the shit out of that when it first came out, but I was a dumb little kid at the time. I didn't understand how math worked, and I just didn't get RPGs in general. And I had a shitty Game Shark for my PS1 at the time. And I had two cheat codes: Infinite Money and Quick Level Up. So I basically just engaged in every fight by just spamming the attack button. I didn't even know how to use like materias and all that stuff. Like, I was just a dumb fucking kid. So I didn't get very far in the game. I got to like disc 3 or something like that. So I never actually beat Final Fantasy VII. And I recently started replaying it, but I don't know, I just got sidetracked and haven't got around to finishing it yet. And I heard the Switch has a version and the PS4 has a version that's like HD and looks really a lot better, and you can like fast forward through the game, and I need to get on that shit. But Yeah, it is a great game. Final Fantasy VII staple. Guess what else is also a great game? Fucking GoldenEye 007, 1997. Fucking this game is basically what broke through for console shooters, you know? Like, at this time, everybody was like, yeah, shooting games on PC, that's the way to do it, man. Play some Doom on your PC, that's how you do it, man. Fucking GoldenEye here comes out, GoldenEye 64, and it's like, maybe shooters can be pretty good on console, you know? And this was, like, the jumping off point from there. Oh my god, you had the birth of Oddworld. Love the Oddworld franchise. Puzzles, hilarious, goofy, crazy, weird world. Yeah, Oddworld kicks ass. Some of their games in the franchise haven't been that strong, but Oddworld 1, 2, Munch's Odyssey, you know, great fucking games. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, pretty much easily the best Castlevania game ever made. Fucking wonderful. Ooh, 97 is such a great year. Jesus Christ. 97 rules. Star Fox 64, which is probably like the best flight sim game, or at least the best Star Fox game, easily. Final Fantasy Tactics. Grand Theft Auto was born in 97. Holy shit, look at that. So much good shit here. MDK, that game's funny. Croc, remember Croc? Cool, Grandia. Bomberman 64, I really love Bomberman 64. That's a cool fucking game. Mega Man Legends was born, wasn't a big fan of that. Yoshi's Story, I thought that one kind of sucked. Definitely a bigger fan of, what do you call it? Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo. Ooh, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Sub-Zero. I heard that game is fucking shit. So yeah, 97 wasn't all fucking gold. Anyway, but yeah, 97's a great year. Now 98, my favorite year. 98. 98 was where it's at, man. Metal Gear Solid, fucking arguably the greatest Metal Gear game ever. It changed things for gaming so much. Great game. Fucking Fallout 2. Yes, Fallout fucking 2. Resident Evil 2. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, so many game franchises were at their peak in 98. I swear to God. Not fucking the Thief games. This was like one of the best ones. Banjo-Kazooie, Grim Fandango, these new IPs that just kick-ass. StarCraft was born. Half-Life was born. Baldur's fucking Gate was born. Oh my God, I'm nerding out over here. This is too much. Spyro the Dragon, Sonic Adventure, Tenchu Stealth Assassins, Panzer Dragoon Saga. I never played it, but I heard it's great. Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Dune 2000. Oh, sweet Jesus. The South Park game. Pokemon Yellow. Rogue Squadron. F-Zero X. Fuck. This is too much. It's like amazing game overload, you know? It's just beautiful. Yeah, I'm freaking out here. And then, of course, Ocarina of Time, the crown jewel on top of all this. That was the best fucking year in gaming. I'm gonna keep saying that. Then we got 99, really good stuff. Got Donkey Kong 64, Crash Team Racing, Age of Empires 2, love that shit. System Shock 2, not bad. Final Fantasy 8, you know, still pretty good. Silent Hill was born. Kick-ass shit. Driver, not a bad game. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, not bad. Soul Reaver, pretty cool. GTA 2, not bad. Quake 3 Arena, pretty cool. Unreal Tournament, more Half-Life shit. EverQuest. I wasn't a big EverQuest guy. Oh, look at that! Super Smash Brothers was born. So was Siphon Filter. Oh my God, Tiberian Sun came out. That's a kick-ass game. Shenmue was born. 99 was a really good year. Dino Crisis, Resident Evil with zombies, Jet Force Gemini. Motherfucker, this is a good goddamn year. Oh, and how could I forget? Mario Golf. Mario Golf was born. Big fan of Mario Golf. Oh, and Shadow Man, you ever play that shit? It's weird. And of course, how could I forget? Chrono Cross. I know, Chrono Trigger is better. People who like Chrono Trigger more, they got a point. But Chrono Cross is fucking amazing, and that soundtrack is beautiful. My God. Special place in my heart for Chrono Cross. And we got 2000, got Diablo 2, Deus Ex, more Half-Life shit. Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, my favorite Command & Conquer game. Final Fantasy 9, arguably my favorite Final Fantasy game. Oh shit, did I skip over Final Fantasy fucking 6? I must have missed that one. I forget when that came out, 95, 96, somewhere around there. Yeah, Final Fantasy, that was the Final Fantasy game that really showed us how special the franchise is, And then 7 is a masterpiece, really. Well, it's not perfect, but, nothing's perfect. But, Jesus, fucking amazing. And then Part 8, a little step back, but still good. But Final Fantasy 9, that's something special. Final Fantasy 9 is a very special game, and I love the soundtrack to that game. Brilliant piano and orchestra type music. Yumatsu said that it was his magnum opus for video game music, Final Fantasy 9. So seriously, guys, check out that soundtrack if you haven't. Banjo-Tooie. What else do we got? Age of Empires 2 expansion, pretty cool. Majora's Mask. Great Zelda game. Just like Ocarina of Time, but fucking weird, really weird. Very cool work of art. Perfect Dark 64, one of my favorite all-time shooters. Get the remastered version. It's sick. Play that game all fucking day. Dino Crisis 2, I loved that shit. It took a less puzzling horror approach and was just all-out fucking action. Dino Crisis 2, it feels great to just run around with a badass shotgun and fuck up dinosaurs, Code Veronica happened, not bad. Dark Cloud, that's a decent game, that was cool. You can build up your own village and shit. Kinda took forever to play through, but still pretty badass. Yeah, good shit. Oh, and can't forget this game, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. Greatest game ever, am I right? Just kidding, I heard it's fucking awful. So, yeah. There's always some shit coming out that sucks ass, right? So now let's look at 2001. 2001 was one of the best years for gaming, I swear to God. Max fucking Payne, Grand Theft Auto 3, Diablo 2's expansion, Baldur's Gate 2, Dark Alliance Baldur's Gate, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, arguably the best Tony Hawk game, fucking Final Fantasy X. And I got some beef with Final Fantasy X's acting and laughing, but it's a good game. Smash Brothers Melee, arguably the best Smash Brothers game ever fucking made. Metal Gear Solid 2, not bad. Not my favorite Metal Gear, but it's good, it's promising. Silent Hill 2, holy shit. Gotta love Silent Hill 2, that game is a trip. Conker's Bad Fur Day, that game is a trip too. Very unique game. A game quite like it has never really been made, that is good shit. Oh my God, one of my favorites, of course, Halo Combat Evolved. That game, feel like playing it right now. Shit, Red Faction was born. Luigi's Mansion. My god. Twisted Metal Black. Arguably the best Twisted Metal game. Oh, fucking look at that shit. Command and Conquer, Yuri's Revenge, the expansion. I love that shit. SSX Tricky. It's like a snowboarding game. I heard it's not bad. I never really played it. Eco or Ico. Have you guys ever played that? Wonderful game. Made by the guys who created Shadow of Colossus. These guys are artists. Follow their work. They usually do a really good job. Oh, Gran Turismo 3, A-Spec. Pretty decent racing game. Dead or Alive 3. I know the Dead or Alive franchise is just sort of known for ninja ladies with big breasts, but Dead or Alive 2 and 3 were actually really good fighting games, and the countering mechanic was really good, but after that they kind of ruined the franchise by just kind of making it all about sex appeal and not really focusing on the counter system, which kind of set it apart from games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Tekken. But now it's kind of just one of those, you know? Dead or Alive today is pretty dead to me, but I'll always go back and play Dead or Alive 2 and Dead or Alive 3. Dead or Alive 3 is my favorite. With a PS2 controller, modded to play on an Xbox. Fucking love that shit. Onimusha Warlords came out. That was born in 2001. Fucking great shit. Black and White, that was a trippy fucking game. Made by the guy who eventually went on to create the Fable franchise. That Peter Molyneux guy, who now sucks ass, but he did create, you know, some good shit there. Cool stuff. Let's move on to 2002. 2002 is a very special year for the GameCube. It's impressive what 2002 pulled off for the GameCube. Like, seriously, guys, think about this for a second. Super Mario Sunshine, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Metroid Prime. Like, holy fuck. Those are like the top 3 franchises under Nintendo, and these games all came out in that same year, and they're some of the best fucking games that those franchises have ever put out, respectively. Motherfucker. Like, crazy. Warcraft 3 was a thing. That's a decent strategy game. Medal of Honor Allied Assault, probably the best Medal of Honor game ever made. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, that was a fun game. Jedi Knight 2, badass. Neverwinter Nights was born, pretty kick-ass shit. Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, that's when the Elder Scrolls really took off. Amazing game. I feel like replaying it right now. I need to get Morrowind on fucking Steam. That's what I need to do, because I played it back in the day on console, and fuck the load times in that game. Yeah, Eternal Darkness, holy shit, that game is fucking badass. I always loved how you would fucking lose your mind in the game. That's cool. Spider-Man 2002, I heard that was good. I don't know, I don't think I played it. Splinter Cell was born, badass, fucking badass. Xbox was really coming out strong. Yeah, good shit here, you know? Good fucking shit. Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. Yep, it's hard to hate 2002. 2002 is a very special year. Let's see what they got for 2003. Call of Duty was born back when it was mediocre. No, I actually heard the Call of Duty, the first game, I heard it was like only single player, there was no multiplayer, and it's actually not a bad little World War I or II style event. I don't know. I never played it, but I heard it's okay, but whatever. Uh, Max Payne 2, never played it. Beyond Good and Evil, I heard it's good, but I never played it. Knights of the Old Republic, heard it's good, never played it. Man. Silent Hill 3, heard it's good, never played it. My God, was I living under a rock for 2003? I feel like I was. Man and Conquered Generals, I played that a good bit. I didn't like it very much. Well, I liked it okay, but yeah, definitely Red Alert 2, I believe, is way better. Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance. That's a good Castlevania game. Played that a little bit recently. Huh. Okay, so 2003 really wasn't my shit. Ooh, Devil May Cry 2. Everybody loves that one, right? And there was Brute Force. That game was kind of a disappointment. It was supposed to be this epic co-op third-person shooter, but compared to like Gears of War 1, it's dog shit. Oh yeah, rather disappointing. 2003 wasn't that bad, but you know, it was alright. 2004, oh shit, Doom 3, Half-Life 2, World of Warcraft. Not a big fan of those online-only games, but you know, whatever. San Andreas GTA, pretty cool. Chronicles of Riddick game, Escape from Butcher Bay. I heard that's good, actually. I haven't played it. Halo 2, of course. That game basically gave birth to online console shooters. Like, they sucked before this game came along, basically. Rome Total War. I heard that's not bad. I haven't played it. Yeah, Fable. Fable, great game. It was basically Zelda for Xbox. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Very good Metal Gear game. Very good, one of the better ones. Oh, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. I heard it's one of the better Paper Marios, but I never played it. Metroid Prime Echoes. That's a really kick-ass Metroid Prime game. Red Dead Revolver, also a pretty badass game. Star Wars Battlefront, the good one. Yeah, 2004 is not too shabby. Let's look at 2005. Holy crap, this video is going on for over 2 hours. Motherfucker. Getting late. Alright, what do we got? Oh shit, Resident Evil 4, one of the best Resident Evils. Psychonauts was born. God of War was born. Chaos Theory, one of the best Splinter Cell games, was born. Devil May Cry 3, not bad. Battlefront 2, that was probably the best Battlefront game. There's good shit here. Not bad, not bad. Shadow of Colossus was born. Amazing game. I'm playing the remaster on PS4 right now for the first time. I never played Shadow of Colossus, so I'm getting into it for the first time. So good. Time Splitters. Condemned Criminal Origins. That game was kind of stupid, but I liked it. Like, you would punch out these crackheads and they would fall on their knees before you, and you would have, like, the option to, like, like, break their neck or club them out or kick them or something like that. And your character would be like, "Take this, you freak!" and, like, knock them out. It was hilarious. Alright, moving on to 2006. Oblivion, of course. I love Oblivion. One of the better Elder Scrolls games. Gears of War. Great fucking third-person cover-based shooter before it turned into shit. Gears 1 through 3 are epic. Gears Judgment, not too bad. After that, Gears, that's what happened. Call of Duty 3, who cares? Marvel Ultimate Alliance, not too bad. Hitman Blood Money, not too bad. Dead Rising, that kind of sucked. The Bully, that was a unique game, but not the greatest. Okami, I heard really good things, but I never played it. Twilight Princess, I still haven't fucking played it yet. Alright? What kind of Zelda fan am I? I'm a fucking asshole. I got the, like, remastered edition on my Wii U. I need to fucking play that game. I heard it's really badass. The Fallout, no, not Fallout, Rainbow Six, New Vegas, I really liked that one. Yeah, some cool shit here. Yeah. 06 wasn't that bad. Man, I'm losing my voice. This video's going on way too long. So 2007 was a really good year. But honestly, I wasn't into very much of this stuff. The only one I was really into was Halo 3 for 2007. BioShock, I didn't dig it very much. Call of Duty, you know how I feel about Call of Duty. Portal just seemed like kind of a weird take on Half-Life. I really wasn't into it. Crysis, always thought Crysis was overrated. It was like it started out as the game like, oh, can you run it on your PC? Oh my god. Like, fuck off. Mario Galaxy, I heard it's a great game. Haven't played it yet. I need to try it out. I have it. I haven't played it yet though. Team Fortress, the Orange Box, more Half-Life stuff. Not bad. Guitar Hero 3, never liked Guitar Hero. Always preferred, real guitar. And then there's Mass Effect. That's a really good game. But I personally didn't dig it. It wasn't my cup of tea. The first Assassin's Creed game was born. Not a bad game, but not great either. Command & Conquer 3, Tiberium Wars. I tried to really like it because I'm such a Command & Conquer nutcase, but yeah. They didn't let you disable the fucking super weapons. That kind of pissed me off. So, it's alright, I guess, but I'm a big fan. Excuse me. God of War 2 happened. Uncharted. Wait, God of War 2 happened in 2007? Really? That late? Damn. I don't know if all of this is accurate, but whatever. Stranglehold. I dug Stranglehold. That was a cool little John Woo type experience. The Darkness. That game was okay, I guess. Elder Scrolls Shivering Isles expansion. Totally badass. I totally dug that expansion. It was weird as fuck. Yeah, whatever. So 2007, great year, but for me personally, it was just all about Halo 3, Like Halo 3 was such a big deal to me. That game is great. Even though, looking back, it does have some flaws, of course, and I like Reach so much more, but still, Halo 3, that was like the pinnacle of online console shooters. Like, Halo 2 started the trend of them being good, and Halo 3 was basically as good as it gets, really. Like, I do like Reach more, but, as far as, like, the competitive stuff goes, I don't know, there's some magical aura about that game, and it's just, that's the go-to competitive console shooter, Halo 3, hands down. Like, Reach offers so much more in other areas of first-person shooter enjoyment, but, you gotta give it up to Halo 3. It was something special, for sure. Alright, games of 2009. Alright, ODST, one of my favorite Halo games. I love Firefight on, what's that, Lost Platoon? Love that shit. Couldn't get enough of it. I'd still play it right now, I swear to God. Resident Evil 5, nice little buddy co-op game. It wasn't that great, and the QuickTime events fucking suck shit, but whatever, man. It was fun. I liked it. Borderlands, one of the better Borderlands games before the franchise went out of fucking control. Assassin's Creed 2, one of the better Assassin's Creed games. Uncharted 2, one of the better Uncharted games. Left 4 Dead 2, not bad. Batman Arkham Asylum, that's something special. One of the better Batman games for sure. And if you haven't played Batman and Robin on Super Nintendo, a lot of people would think it's nothing special, but I really liked that one, and it catered to the animated cartoon show back then, like heavily. I thought that was really cool. So that game kicks ass. So check that one out if you haven't. Modern Warfare 2, fuck that stupid Call of Duty. And this is one of the better Call of Duty games. Seriously, fuck Call of Duty. Anyway, Demon Souls was born in 2009. I played a little bit of it. It feels different from Dark Souls. I don't think it's as good, but it's still promising. Red Faction Guerrilla. I really dig that game. That's a fun game. It's like Grand Theft Auto with Halo Reach style controls. It's a third-person game, but it's on Mars. It's weird. I really like it, though. And I've been playing the remastered version on my PS4. Love it. Killzone 2, not a bad game. Halo Wars came out in 2009. That's an okay console RTS game. Bayonetta was born. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, 2009 was alright. 2010. Now let's look at that shit. 2010. Fuck yes. 2010 was my shit, man. Halo Reach came out. It's like my favorite game, I swear to God. Mario Galaxy 2. Haven't played it. Heard it's great. I need to do that. God of War 3. Heard it's not bad. Haven't really played it. I played like the first part of the game. A lot of quick time events. Not a big fan of that stuff, but I heard it's like one of the better types of those games, so I need to check that out. StarCraft 2. Kick-ass RTS game. Red Dead Redemption 1. The better Red Dead Redemption. BioShock 2. Not bad. Mass Effect 2, arguably the best Mass Effect game. Call of Duty Black Ops, one of the better Call of Duties. I know Call of Duty sucks ass, but yeah, still. Bad Company Battlefield, one of the better Battlefield games, you know? Like if you're going to play one of these bro shooters, 2010 was a good year to look to. Darksiders, I really dug Darksiders. That was like a cross between God of War and Zelda, you know? Splinter Cell Conviction, I heard that's one of the better Splinter Cell games. Haven't played it personally. Amnesia. I heard this is like an indie game. I think I played a little bit of it. I heard it's creepy as fuck. I'll check it out one day. Yeah. Dante's Inferno. Nier. Okay, so yeah, I basically summed it up though. Yeah, 2010 though, that was my shit just because of Halo Reach and Fallout New Vegas. I played the fuck out of those games at the end of that year. Love that shit. Alright, let's look to 2011. Got Skyrim, Arkham City, Portal 2, Dark Souls, Gears of War 3. 2011 was pretty solid. Although, there was some garbage. Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3. No, they weren't too shabby. But we're getting there, guys. Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 is a very, very cool game, actually. Beautiful looking, cool story, fun game. Yeah, Dead Space 2 was really good. Dead Space 1 was pretty good. And to think, EA's name was on the box. Fucking crazy. Yeah, but we got some decent shit here, you know? Not bad. Not bad at all. Super Mario's 3D Land. Oh, look at that. Duke Nukem Forever came out in 2011. What a joke that game turned out to be. Oh, look at that. Skyward Sword came out in 2011. I heard it's not bad, and I heard it gets more hate than it deserves, but, you know, whatever. I'll check it out one day. I think I played it a little bit, but still need to give it a chance. Alright, what do we got for 2012? Wasn't that Halo 4? Ugh, Halo 4. Borderlands 2 is not bad, I heard. Dishonored, I dug that game okay. Mass Effect 3. Decent Mass Effect game with a horrible ending, apparently. Assassin's Creed 3, I heard it's not very good. Diablo 3. Now that game launched like ass, but eventually they made it halfway decent. Hitman Absolution. Yeah, I like that one. That one wasn't too shabby. Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, Eric Lee, you said that game wasn't too shabby. I still haven't fucking played it, man. Jesus Christ. I have so much on my backlog of games I haven't played yet. Dragon's Dogma. I heard that one's not bad. I don't know. I'll give it a shot one day. Yep. Not too great with 2012, unfortunately. Then we got 2013. 2013. Of course, Last of Us, probably the best game of that year. Really great story, really interesting, deep characters. Yeah, you know, who would have thought? Stupid fucking zombie game could be made into something special. BioShock Infinite, I heard good and bad. Grand Theft Auto 5, heard good and bad. The first Tomb Raider remastering, that's a really good one, actually. Play that. It's got some quick time event shit, which is annoying, but it's not that bad. It's a really cool game. It really is. After that, Tomb Raider just kept getting rehashed, but with single-player microtransactions, so fuck that shit. But if you want to play the first Tomb Raider, especially the remastered version on like PS4 or something, yeah, it's fucking good. It's the one the new shitty Tomb Raider movie is based on. Black Flag Assassin's Creed, I heard that's one of the better Assassin's Creed games. Whatever. DMC, the Devil May Cry, like, reimagining, I heard it's pretty shit. Metro Last Light, it's alright. Oh, Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds, that's a real good one. Check that one out, that one's good. Mario 3D World, not bad, not bad. A Brother's Tale, heard it's a decent indie game. That's about it. Rise, Son of Rome, that was dumb. People who like that are pretty stupid. Okay, so moving on to 2014. So yeah, you can see, guys, that things are getting a little shittier here. Dark Souls 2 is probably the best game of that year, and then you got Dragon Age Inquisition, which I guess was alright. Shadow of Mordor was surprisingly not so bad, but everything else that year is pretty much mediocre or dog shit, you know? Destiny, oh, what a joke. Hearthstone, fuck that. Alien Isolation, not that good. Far Cry 4, whatever. Fuck all the Far Cries. They all pretty much sucked after part 2, from what I hear. But I don't know. Don't ask me. I haven't played, but I heard they're pretty much nothing special nowadays. Just another Ubisoft. Here's an island with weird shit. This shooting game, you know. Titan Fail, dumbass online only, Call of Duty, but with robots and wall running. Fucking stupid. Mario Kart 8. Heard that's not bad. Another fucking Call of Duty, who cares? Watch Dogs, that was broken ass. Yeah. Oh god, frustrating. This fucking year sucked. Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity. Whenever I think of that game, I'm reminded of Dave Chappelle. Remember? Unity! Punches back. Oh, man. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. Yep, this is when shittiness started happening. Microtransactions. Games of 2015, Halo 5. Phantom Pain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Microtransactions. Fallout 4. Oh, man. Assfront. Star Wars. Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is basically just Tomb Raider again, but with microtransactions. Some Call of Duty game, probably like Black Ops 3, right? Arkham Knight, it launched broken, especially for PC people. Jesus Christ. Ori, I heard, is not bad. Undertale's not a bad game either. Oh god. Another Assassin's Creed Evolve, I heard that one was dog shit. The Order 1886. Good god. Good god, what a bunch of shit. Like, the only thing good that happened in 2015 was Bloodborne and Witcher 3, you know? Swear to god. Oh my. Let's look at 2016. Fucking Overwatch, Jesus Christ. Uncharted 4 with microtransactions, forget that shit. Titanfall 2, who fucking cares? Dark Souls 3 is alright. Doom 2016, that was a good one. No Man's Sky, oh yeah, everybody loves No Man's Sky. No Man's Buy, right? Yeah, fuck that. Gears 4, Jesus Christ. Another COD, you know, with microtransactions. Jesus fucking Christ. What a joke! 2017, I know we got Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn. Resident Evil 7 was alright. Cuphead, decent indie game. Nier Automata, pretty cool. Yeah, Neo came out, that's a good one. Hellblade, I heard is not too shabby. Sonic Mania, I heard is kind of a decent reimagining. So yeah, some promising stuff here, but yeah, sadly this is when, you know, the Battle Royale fest started creeping along, so that sucks. PUBG and Fortnite. Whatever. Then you got 2018, that had God of War, of course. Fuck Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, the Spider-Man game I heard is good, and Celeste is a decent indie game I heard. But not much else, unfortunately. Bummer. And then that brings us to 2019, and this one's sucked pretty hard so far this year. Got the Shenmue 3. That's looking like a game that was made 20 years ago. Oh god. Kingdom Hearts 3. That was fairly disappointing. Destiny 2 stuff. Who fucking cares? Mortal Kombat 11 with microtransactions. Eat my ass. I don't care. Same thing for Dead or Alive 6. Apex Legends. Fuck that shit. Borderlands 3. More garbage. Another Call of Duty game coming out tomorrow. Fuck this fucking gaming world right now, I swear to god. Metro Exodus. Whatever. EA is making a new Star Wars game that's like this single-player experience, starring the guy from Shameless. Whatever. Hope it's good, but it's EA. I can't be expected to have any faith. My god. My god. Yep. Not really seeing anything special here. Death Stranding hasn't come out yet, so we'll see. So yeah, you can see that like my faith in gaming was like so bright in the late 90s and early 2000s, and then sort of after that it started waning, and nowadays it's, you know, it's fuck. Although 2019 has had the Resident Evil 2 remake, and Shadows Die Twice, which I hear are good, but I haven't played them yet personally, so whatever, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. And that Outer Worlds game is coming out tomorrow, so hopefully that's good. But yeah, so I just wanted to take a trip down memory lane and sum up my feelings for gaming and for the feelings that a lot of people had. Sorry if that shit wasn't completely accurate on those years and those dates, and sorry if I left out some games that are really good that I should have talked about. I think I neglected to talk about... What did I neglect? Can't remember. Oh well, who fucking cares? But yeah, anyways, this was a hour-and-a-half long video. Holy shit. Not doing this again for a while. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Don't be a Nazi shitlord. Yeah, good stuff. See you later, guys.